welcome once again to the final game of the night on this first day of the USA National Championship MATCH07 2019. TAMPA Legends in the south of India. Game has started. It's 3 for no wicket. 2 balls already been bowled. South India team in the batting. It's TAMPA in that bright yellow color outfit. Very, very nice. Nayak has started the proceedings from the northern end. The opening pair of Dunbar and Molly. Saw the first boundary of the South India innings. Dunbar get himself off to a flying start. 7 for no wicket. Got a packed offside field again. This one is on the pads. Big shout. They're running a quick run and looking for the overthrow as well. But in the meantime, the umpire has raised his finger. So the first breakthrough has been made. And the TAMPA Legends have got their first wicket. South India 7 for 1.
That seems to be the exciting game. Hey, late night game.
The late night game, yes, the last game of the first day. And I was mentioning about the bright yellow uniforms of the TAMPA Legends. Look very, very nice.
Very nice. Australian uniform on top. Yeah. And the South Indians are in for quite a fight. Seems like it. Although it's only a first inning. Ganjihal.
Ganjihal is the new man in. He's going to take up strike to Nayak, who's got the first breakthrough.
Very interesting fielding.
Single to finish off the first over. Once again, it's an 8 aside. He's been running short of time, and I was told the lights will be cut off at 11. But we got enough time to.
Yeah, we have enough time to finish the game if team cooperates and keep the speed the game going. If they get a little delayed, then light may go up before the game's over, and in that case, DL DL calculation will be used to decide the result. But it seems that game will be. I'm pretty optimistic that game will be over before the light goes off.
Yep, we got enough time, as you said. If the umpires get the game moving and the two captains realize it, first over is already done and dusted. And you know, you've been talking about the team. It's been a huge effort once again on the part of the organizing team, and Zafar Shah, you've been a part of it. I've seen you up and down those stairs a million times only today, and it's only the first day. I would say good luck to you.
First day always a difficult day because you are just settling the things down, and my hats off to the organizational team that has a 3 component of it. One is the upper management, which take care of the tournament, and then the operational team led by Sufyan Qamar, who's looking after the broadcasting and all the other logistic operation, and the third team is led by me for the tournament operation, and they have done a wonderful job, including the scoring and the scheduling and handling of the umpires and all the scores and all that stuff. So my hats off to all my peers, my team, and appreciate their hard effort to get the tournament done. It's not over yet, but the first day seems to be running on time, coming to the end, and then we will see tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. The first day is always the hardest. You keep things in place and let the ball rolling, and after that it gets easier, but it's still busy. So we watched Yadav. Scoring has been limited to just singles in the second over, as the South India has reached the double figures, 10 for 1.
For 1.4 overs. Yadav again to Gurnjihal.
Another single. See, very interesting field. He's got a packed offside field with a short third man, a backward point, a square cover, an extra cover and mid-off. Both the sweepers, as it's power play overs, are on the onside, long on and deep mid-wicket. Just another single. A wayward throw though, but the keeper couldn't get it, and overthrows are resulting. A little bit of indiscipline. That slightly spoils the over for Yadav.
Yeah, they're playing a 5-4 format for fielding, and it's interesting. They're hoping that all the shot will be played on the offside, but they do have coverage, boundary coverage on the onside. Let's see it's a by 5, 1 run and 4 overthrow. That's 16 for 1 off the 2.
Yep, until that overthrow, the Tampa Legends had done quite well, restricted the scoring to singles. But now South India has got a bit of a start now, 16 in 2 overs. As we saw in the last game, 119 was the target, and it was almost overhauled by the Bulls. So if you look at it, 110 to 15 would be par score here, considering the short boundary and the good pitch.
Yeah, I think boundaries are same for both teams, but yes, there have been some decent scores in 10 overs. But I like their fielding setting 5-4, and they're pitching the ball on the offside. So if they want to pull to the leg, they're going to take a risk, and that risk could be in favor of the Tampa. Not enough juice in there to get to the deep boundary, and single again for Grungy Hall, and it's 18 for 1.
Good effort from the Tampa Legends in the power play. They've restricted the boundary count other than just that one overthrow with 4 deliveries to go.
There may be a no ball. They got 3 people out. Oh, it's an 8-hour game, so 2-hour power play. Yeah.
This time it's a boundary, a much needed one, straight down the ground. And Molly finally gets hold of one. He moves to 13, and the total is 22 for 1. The dot delivery was short and wide, was looking for the cut. The opportunity was there, but he couldn't put bat to ball.
Down to the mid off for single. I think their fielding strategy to keep the very defensive fielding, picking everybody on the circle, and then the boundary lines and the everybody on the boundary line. There's 5 of them. The 2 on the onside and 3 on the 3 on the onside and 2 on the offside. So if they want to ground it fast, so I think their strategy seems to be working. That if they push a little bit, then ball goes to the circle, and there's a fielder there to give it, and they restrict the batsman to a single.
Yes, clearly their plan is that they don't mind the singles. So the fielders in the ring, they're right back on the edge of the circle. So they're happy for the batting team to get a run a ball, but their main aim is to curtail the number of boundary hits. And so far, they've done well on that count. 24 of 3 overs with 1 wicket down, South India.
Yeah. They pretty well controlled the boundaries so far. So Ali is is a new bowler from the pavilion end.
Ganji Hall is on strike against Ali. And it's the same old field with five fielders on the fence and 4 in the ring. This time the short mid wicket is in tight, so not even a single this time.
Yeah, that's why I say ground is fast, and if you have your fielders in the appropriate place, it's going to take the singles away. Interesting bowling action from Ali.
Yeah, but 2 dots. The pressure's building on Ganji
Yes.
Hall.
He goes, he stops, and then, then there's a swing to go to square, and he's out. Run out for the second, and Ganji Hall is back to pavilion.
Ganji Hall was struggling to hit big shots. This time once again peeled off the outside edge. He was looking for the 2, but the throw was accurate. And Ganji Hall has been dismissed, run out. The second wicket has gone down. We're into the 4th over, and South India's innings has stalled.
25 for 2. He has a really interesting bowling action, Ali.
Yeah, he's
He
a couple
takes a
of
run up,
hops.
he stops, and then he just goes and bowls again. So there he goes. There. And
I've
this
seen
time-
many bowlers with 1 pause in their action, the likes of Ravi Ashwin or Mohammad Hafiz when he used to bowl regularly. He used to have that pause before the delivery. But with Ali, he pauses before he gets into the delivery stride. And then when he's ready to deliver, he has another pause. And in between there is a skip. So very peculiar.
Ali Tumuli. And he plays down to the deep cover for a single. And we are halfway through the inning. And it's 27 for 2.
Just the 1 ball to go.
1 ball to go. Ali again to. It's in the end. They're managing the line, and he gets a hold of the catch. So that's the 3rd wicket gone. It's 27 for 3, and we are halfway through the inning.
Yep, 27 for 3, and Ali is the latest casualty. Or was it Vijayan of the bowling of Ali? So 4 overs gone, 27 for 3. We're in for a double change in the com box, as Ivor will be joined by Audley to take you through to the rest of the innings.
Yes, well, thank you. The Shaw brothers.
We have been double short.
Yeah, we're double short, yes. Well, we've just passed the halfway mark in the final match of the day, being played here at the Broward County Stadium. We're under lights, and if you're just waking up, we want to say good morning. And if you've been with us all day, we say thank you for providing us with your company. Welcome, Audley.
Thank you, Ivor. Yeah, we're here to bring this innings to a close. And as usual, I like to predict what score they'll make. And I'm looking at 65.
Okay, I'll hold you to that. And with only 3 wickets down, and they're trying to get all of 10, your prediction is noted, sir. He comes in from the far end and he's driving and he's passing the extra cover. He's going out towards the boundary and gone beyond the boundary now for a boundary. So a welcome boundary, 31 it is for free.
Yes.
So Neman Sami, he is the new batter. He's off the mark right away with 4. And he has joined Muli, who is on 15.
Yes, sir. Over the boundary for 4. Moved on to 31 for 3. And let's see if India will surpass my 65.
Well, this one was in the air, but didn't have the distance to get out to the wide long on. They ambled through for a single.
Indeed.
So it's a MAC 10 tournament, but because of delays, the last 3 overs has been reduced to 8 overs maximum.
Last 3 matches.
Yes. So here's another boundary as the batter swiveled at one that was pitched on about the leg stump, going further down the leg side, a loose delivery, and he just had to get some will on that as there's no man station in the fine leg position. So a welcome boundary, and again oddly 36 for 6. What does 36 remind you of?
Bob Marley.
He died at the tender age of 36, 1981. April.
You know, another popular age that a lot of young aspiring musician died. I think that he like age 27. Guys like Jimi Hendrix and some more died at age 27.
For the guitarist, yes.
Yeah.
Well, here's another single being struck down the ground and brings the long off fielder off the boundary. So 4 overs gone in the 5th over. The batsman dancing around in the crease, but to no avail because that one was pitched outside the off stump. Went
Hit and a
straight through
miss.
to the wicket.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, nice delivery. Nice delivery.
So he's not going to be putting off the bowler when he's jigging around the crease, and this time he's playing this one, just getting it past the short third man, and the scampers through for 2. In the end, got it quite comfortably.
Yeah, he took a lot of distance off that by falling on the ball. You know, he did his best. And it would have been 4 runs. So
Yes,
he have
yes.
saved his team
2 runs.
2 runs.
And the man at point, he cleaned up. He went to his left and became the cleanup man. So at the end of over number 5, the latest score here is 39 for 3. Masasami, he is on 7. Mulay, he is on 20.
And we remind you that you're listening or you're watching Max T10, US Open T10, the 4th edition. Next year will be number 5. And I can just imagine that it going to do a lot of spicing up for the big 5.
Yes, well, they've been using the same pitch all day, and it's held up very nicely. And here's that peculiar action from
Is it Ali or Yadav?
Ali.
Ali's bowling, yes.
So Ali in his second over.
Yes, look at his action.
And the batsman is trying to improvise. That one was outside the off stump, and he tried to work it in the onside. There's no fine leg, neither up in the circle or beyond, and he was trying to get some will on it to get some runs in that area, but he missed. It's 40 for 3. As Ali, as you can see him on screen, has that seems as if he wants to bowl underarm, and then he comes from underarm and comes over the top.
Yes.
And which is legal. He's delivering overarm.
But he's always seems to look very busy.
This time he's coming after him, but he's playing it along the ground out to wide long off, just for a single.
It reminds me of when Charles Barkley played golf. When he plays golf, have you ever seen Charles Barkley?
No.
Try to hit a ball?
But you know, oddly, I've never even held a golf club. I've never
three
even held a
different
golf
swings.
club.
Once Tiger was asked about Charles Barkley's swing, and they say, what of the 3 parts? You know, a swing supposed to be one swing, but
Yeah.
3 different hesitations.
Oh, yes. Well, this time the batsman is on the back foot and he's playing it out too wide, long off. Again, the ambles through for single. They're going to need some boundaries here. The last delivery of the 6th over is only an 8 over affair, oddly. You said 65. We're holding you to that. This time he's going outside the off stump, trying to work it around the corner. But this time a man was stationed in the short fine leg position, so he would have had to scoop it over his head if he wanted to get some runs for it. But he missed, and another dot goes into the scorer's book. So at the end of over number 6, the latest score here is 42 for 3.
42 for 3. Yes, I don't think it's going to be much of an imposing target. As I predicted, it will be 65. I've been wrong many times before. So let's see how close they're going to become to 65.
Well, we're bringing down the curtains here, and Virgil Francis, if you're listening up, your call was coming through to me, and it marked call fail. So, if you're listening on MAP TV, I hope you're up. I understand that you're in my neck of the woods, Mr. Virgil Francis.
Yeah, I can just imagine maybe he's watching.
Yeah, perhaps that's what it was, and he would have buzzed my phone. This time, it's a bad miss there by the...
And I know for sure it's not Ivor's thing, so it got to be Virgil's phone. We have a joke with Virgil's phone all the time. And viewers, Virgil is the man who we always say, as Virgil would say, the Broward County Stadium in the beautiful city of Lauderhill.
Yes.
That's the Virgil.
Yes, you've got
Virgil
to say
Francis.
You've got to say that. That's his city. It's 44 for 3, and trying to set a target here. That's is it South India? India, and he put it down. He should have taken it
straight into his arms. He could have sold, and to add insult to injury, they ran a second as he fumbled the
catch.
Is Ali? Is that Ali? I think it's Ali, the bowler Ali.
Is Ali who
He
dropped the catch?
fielded the ball. No, he fielded the recovery ball.
Well, he was a clean-up man, but in the meantime, the batter scampered through
For a
for
second.
2 runs. So they're 1 strike away from the 50 mark. Is it going to be enough? Oddly, we're getting closer and closer to the maximum 8 overs that would constitute an inning.
Well, I don't think we could call anything under 75 or 80 a par score. It would be very much a subpar score for. But then again, I have to remember it's not 10 overs, it's 8 overs. So you'd still be looking for something like 80 runs if you want to defend such total. Anything under that is going to be, you're going to be under pressure defending anything under 80. Oh, it could be a run out.
Trouble here.
And the umpire's finger went up.
Yes.
So indeed it's trouble.
Yeah, that was a non-existent two. They're trying to take on the arm of the man in the deep, but there's no way that he was going to get back to the non-striker's end. So the umpire was right on cue and didn't have to call for the third umpire. Did it all by himself.
The only person that really mattered.
Only person, the man decked out in his blue tops and dark trousers. So we've lost the 4th wicket, and we're yet to reach to 50. We're 1 ball away from the 7th over, the completion of the 7th over. Yes.
Oh, that's the maximum. That was taken out of the park. So it's 54. The 50 is up. 54 for 4. At the end of over number 7. So it's 54 for 4. 1 over to go to complete this innings.
And now that you're going to be needing some 12 runs from this over to get to your 60. Well,
11.
Well, 11 to get to 65. So almost 2 runs a ball.
Yes.
Well, they have to go for glowy. They have a few wickets in the hut, so I think it's
Yeah, all of six wickets. So they'll have to go hee-ho in this one, and this is the final over.
well. What a final over! We would have seen Johnson bowl to keep his team in the hunt.
Once again, Johnson did what was expected of him, as we recalled on the year before. What he did when he played for U.S. All-Stars. After being pummeled all over the park, he was brought back for the final over, and he came and settled things down and won the match for his team.
Yes, indeed.
And ultimately, that was the tournament. He won the tournament on that one.
Yes, won the tournament. Yes. Yeah, that $100,000 tournament. So the first ball would have been bowled and just a single. Outside the off stump, it was wide, but they're going to get one. They're looking for two, but let's see. Are they taking on the arm again? A better throw would have brought a result of a downfall of another wicket, but the wicketkeeper tried his best to.
Yes, very athletic. It was like a cat.
Yes, the throw was really off base. But it's not like in baseball where you can just keep your foot on the base and you outstretch and get that ball, and then you would be out. That was not the case.
The plate. 57 for 4. 4 legal deliveries to be bowled. What will it be? Will it be a 4? Will it be a 6? Will it be a dot ball?
Well, we'll watch and wait, and we will see. I'm looking. That's going to be a wide.
Yeah, I did miss that one out. I didn't say, will it be a wide? Ooh.
What is going on here? The batsman is trying to go into the onside, and there's some vacancy in the offside. There's only one man in the offside. There's 3 boundary riders in the onside, but he's looking to go in that direction.
I think he was trying to take it out of the ground
this
completely.
time, a man is getting onto it. Let's see if he's going to take the catch. Yes, indeed. Takes the catch. Oddly, I think you're 65.
It's looking good.
It's under the weather. It's 58. And you only have 2 deliveries, oddly.
It's looking good.
So you think you're going to get to the 65?
No, I mean, I think that, well, at least it's under 65, not over 65.
Yes, I don't think they're going to get to 65. I think they're having a party next door over there. I see a cake, and I can see McQuarrie and some of his teammates over there cutting a cake.
Could be a birthday cake.
It could very well be, unless it's because they would have won their match, one that they thought they would have lost. Outside the off stump, it gets on the edge, and it's running down toward the boundary. They're going to be taking on the arm of the man.
That was
and
good feeling, Ivor.
Yes, but the throw was a wayward one.
Yeah, he chased it down, just on one scoop, toss it back in.
Or they have 1 ball to go, and you're going to need 5 runs to get to your 65. So they need a 6 to pass that. If it's a 4, it's going to go beneath your 65. I hope it's a 66. Let us see. Outside the off stump, and it's a wide. So
Yet another chance.
61, there's another chance. We can
Well,
keep
there's such a thing they talk about within the margin of error.
Yes.
So it don't have to be exact, within the margin of error.
But you did very good. Because
Three on either side.
Exactly. Once you get into the 60s at one time, they were struggling to get to 50. So maybe, who knows, they can defend these 61s. But indeed, it's 8 overs, so we would have reduced it from 10 to 8 for the viewers out there. This time it's in the air, man is getting under it, and he dropped it. And they're going to be getting just a single. So innings close?
Close at 62, Ivor, so I finished within the margin of error.
Yes, within the margin of error. So he did very good, Oddly. You asked for 65, they got 62.